welcome to Take Root. Have you ever wondered how to make compost tea? Well, today we're in luck because we have the master tea maker and Benton County master gardener, Tony Lacazzi, here to show us how it's done. Well, Tony, what is the benefit of making compost tea?
Well, the main benefit from aerated compost tea is you're going to have healthier plants that are going to be more hot and cold resistant. They're going to be more disease and pest resistant. They're going to have higher productivity. And I brought today some of the basic things you're going to need to get started. So what I brought with me today is a basic setup for making aerated compost tea. You need a nice clean 5-gallon bucket. You need a little aerator pump that you can get at any pet supply store or Walmart or anywhere like that. They make them in different sizes, so this one is in the, for aquariums that are in the 5 to 25-gallon range because I don't want too many bubbles. You'll need some plastic tubing to go on your pump, to go in the bucket, and then at the end of that, a little cigar aerator to create more bubbles. You'll need some about a quart of nice compost. I got this out of my pile this morning, but if you don't have your own compost pile, you can use earthworm castings. And because we're making aerated tea this time, I use from the paint store a paint bag. This one's been used multiple times. And then to hold the bag in the bottom of the bucket while it's aerating, I just got an old broken brick here to hold for weight. And then I have molasses to add to the mixture to feed the microbes, and the measuring cup for it. And then when we get all through, I have hydrogen peroxide for cleaning the bucket and the aerator. So what we do is you take your 5-gallon bucket, you put about 4 gallons of clean water in it. Now you can use rainwater or you can use well water and just get started right away. If you have tap water, you need to let it set overnight or aerate it for an hour, either one, because you want to get the chlorine out of the water, because the chlorine is going to kill the microorganisms that you're trying to promote here. So that's the first thing you do. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 1 quart of compost that we made, that we've tied to a weight, and we've attached a string so we can fish it out later. And we're going to drop that right down into the water, and that weight's going to take it down. It's sinking now. This is so we can pull it out later. You're going to take your pump that I showed you earlier, attach the little hose to it. That's simple. And your little cigar-shaped aerator, and push that on. And that's for more bubbles. And drop that little guy in there. And then we are going to add 2 ounces of molasses. That's about ½ an ounce per gallon of water is the ratio. I'm going to pour that in there. I'm going to just go ahead and dip the cup all the way down in there and take my fingers here and make sure I get it all out. Gardeners, we're kind of used to getting our fingers a little dirty, aren't we? All right, I want to make sure we get all that out. So we have that going. About this time at home, I usually burst into an Italian song because, you know, all Italian cooks, they all sing when they're cooking, you know. So, and now's the time to plug in your aerator, and then I leave this on all day long. And so in the morning I get up and I go out and I go to my little unit here, and the first thing I do is take the lid off. And what you're going to smell is it's going to smell like sweetened iced tea. And that's the scent that you want. Okay, you've been 18 to 24 hours of cooking now, and now you're ready to spray. And you want to spray, well, you want to foliar feed in the morning hours. That's when the plants are, and the leaves of the plants are more susceptible. And then if you're spraying pesticides, you always do that in the AM, PM, pesticide. So hopefully now you're going to take this practice home to your gardens and have great results with it. So for the Benton County Master Gardeners, this is Tony Lacazzi with Take Root.